हेलो दोस्तों, माय नेम इज मॉलॉय। आज जो ट्यूटोरियल हम करने जा रहा है दैट इज डायनामिकली क्रिएट sidebar menu using PHP and MySQL. If you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe. Then you can get the video of my tutorial easily. In this video or in this tutorial, I will show how to connect MySQL with PHP using class. So for that, the dbcon.php, a class file, you can see the procedure to write class in PHP. We are define the DB name, username, and password. In class, when you connect database, the syntax is you should declare $these, right? And then new PDO, MySQL, host name, database name, username, an array of PDO attribute persistent. That should be true. In my previous video, you might see to connect database with MySQL using PHP, little bit different. This is the another way to connect database using class. Now database already, our code already create the database connection. Now we are using some function and of course construct. Here you call the initial DBO, and next the function is get menu. DB, that is I already defined in dbcon, and I also define the dbcon local in dbcon.php. Here we call the table menu order by short id. And now I will show you create database for this tutorial. We will create a new database, that is users DB is created. Now we create the users. This user function I will show in my next video, because how to give you permission according to user, that is the very important subject. User wise permission is a user wise menu define, and it will help you in your professional life. That was still working. In my video, you can see in every part and in every coding will be focus. Whatever focus in live project, username is 25, password 25 255, confirm password. And now our next table is menu. There are several fields and related to another table. You can change your variable. It is up to you. I just show you how to create table in PHP admin. And primary key, menu, there is something problem in here, so you will not create primary key in the menu item. For now, but you can create a primary key. There will be no problem. But our main goal is to show how to create sidebar menu dynamically using PHP and MySQL. Again, I have to say, our my every tutorial follow the live project concept. In previous video, I show you in several way to check username, password, and capture. And in this video, this is a very important video, and this coding will give you the full concept of dynamically create sidebar menu. In full coding, you can use in your professional life. There are two files we already created, that is menu and submenu. Now let's coding for the best. And in this tutorial, we using Bootstrap for CSS and JavaScript, which I needed in our menu system. And it's take time to enter data in our table. That is why I import all the data from my another table. So you can see in proper way execute the menu, sidebar menu, that is help you in your professional life. Because as I said, my every coding is professional coding, not only the school tutorial. School or institute tutorial. If you follow my coding, you can find logically and technically both are simultaneously using for the best of professional. That is my ultimate goal, to teach you or to understand you how to code in live project. Static, static. That is true. And if it is connected or every condition is perfectly okay, then that is return. That will be static arrays return. Or else or catch PDO exception. You might have idea. If the part is not working, then the catch will be work. Intentionally some error I write first, then I will solve it, because to understand how to handle the error. If that portion is not satisfied, then this portion is under the catch will be working. And this connection and get menu, menu and submenu, all the working with the class. This is the very simplest way how to work with the class, PHP class. Now first function is read complete, and second function is submenu, get submenu. Again, I tell you that this menu system you can control by the user. You can give the permission to the user so the user can access his minimum accessible power. But I will show this option in my next video. If you are not still subscribe my channel, please subscribe. I can assure you you will get the maximum benefit in PHP coding. That is I can challenge you. Now the dashboard where the menu will appear, and I said I help I took help by Bootstrap for CSS and JavaScript and jQuery. Now these are the HTML code, I don't think so I need to explain all this HTML code. Navbar customs, content upload, Navbar header, and this HTML code you can write yourself. And tutorial module, dynamic menu is the sidebar menu. A part of nav, and now the main part of our sidebar menu, and row of canvas row. These all are take from Bootstrap CSS. Some class very important. Background color, UL class, and told you the list group, the class are took from Bootstrap. Define icon, main menu panel, now this is the main part to generate menu using MySQL. MySQL class, SQL PHP class, right? Now you can see expected end. Now the menu part is designed, and now how to now next how to come main menu under submenu, and we already write the code in PHP class, that is dbcon and SQL dbcon.php and SQL.php. Now we call both of PHP file, both of PHP class file. Now the in data variable we call the get menu from SQL.php. Now the for each part, how many menu is there, main menu and under menu, with the help of for each. This is the very important part of my tutorial. very important part. ID, that is from the variable already declared, and list group item, that class from Bootstrap, data toggle, all are coming from Bootstrap. And you can design yourself also. You can create your CSS also. And the icon, this part, the first menu part, the main menu, under the main menu, and after that, under the main menu, how many sub menu is there? Menu and sub menu. The sidebar, menu and sub menu. I am sure it will help you for professional coding. That is the main part of HTML, and with the related with the PHP variable we defined here, and the name, as I create in database, name, field name is name, and icon, and next part, the in the under the for each we call the submenu, ID menu, as we as I created in database. Count submenu, as I the under the menu, how many submenu is there? That is the count submenu. If count submenu greater than 1, greater than is equal to 1, then class UL class collapse. And that's this ID value we defined before, and it will be increase. You can see in future. Now, if the greater than 1, then submenu also under the for will give the loop, for each loop. So you, that is the First menu, just like administration. Under the administration, how many sub menu is there? And that is count from here. And all the sub menu will looping under the for each loop. And this the URL I use for hide the actual URL. That is why MD5. For this, you can secure your link. There is a error, I think. One bracket error that is before the dollar key. Some error I create intentionally so it can help you to see, it can help you to catch the error handle. Error handling is a very big subject in software coding. If you handle the error properly, then you could be a good developer. The first loop is here, not first, not. This is the second loop is closed here. As I say, the ID will be increase 1. And you see, I write here IDD, but that should be ID. I will show you in future. It will be changed IDD, not ID. As I say, error handling is a big point in software development. Here you can see there are several errors. Now we will find what is the error. First is here the local host IP is 127.0.0.1. Now the second error is IDD. Now the system is ready. The main menu panel is come. Now we will find how to come sub menu. And you see that is Bootstrap. Now I am finding why don't come the sub menu, but it will come because of I write the wrong variable demo p. That is not demo p. That is should be demo. It's a simple error, but in development concept, dot and comma, there is a big difference sometimes. I am sure I will find it. Where is the error? No, not yet come. Where is the error, man? If you find your error yourself, then the big problem in software development will be solved. Here also, no man, the error is demo p. No, I think. Yes. And there are several because of the username is different, and that is why now we'll make this. Why multiple the same name menu is come? Because I import the data from another table, that is multiple user and multiple menu. That is, and but here we don't define user yet. The menu will come according to users. But right now I don't use user wise menu. That the user wise menu will become in my next video. But what I import from the another table, that is several user menu is there, and that is why the same name menu is come under the main menu. And now I already delete all the others menu. Others user, the simple menu is there right now. You see, create password. As I show you in my starting video, there is a caption dynamic menu using PHP MySQL. Now I will write that here beside of sidebar. Here plus in upper part, that is the sidebar, and this is the other part where you can display any things, or you can display any systematic dynamically generated anything, or you can design there dynamically. Dynamic menu create using PHP and MySQL. Now you can see So if you like my video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.